assholes hang out there and use the chat. I just go there to either get my Andani quests or to try and sell shit really quick. The text chat. That works great.
Are we missing Hobo still?
Yes, I'm joining you right now.
Oh, okay, cool. What do you want for that glass style fragment?
Whatever. I own the whole book, man. I bought it.
Oh, you bought it as a book?
Yeah, I got the whole. I bought the whole glass book back a while ago.
I've never found a whole book of something that.
Glass style, like from the nicest one.
I'm missing like 2 or 3 pieces.
Oh.
There's like 2 more pieces of ancient orc I can't find anywhere. There's a couple Akaveri pieces I can't find. I'm not spending 500,000. You see them in traders sometimes, but you can buy them in you can buy them off the merchant in Cyrodiil, but like the price is stupid.
I think if you got like a group together and spent like a whole day up top, you know, just running around taking forts and whatnot, we could easily get it, you know, a couple 100,000 alliance points to buy those. Maybe set up a day to where we can do Akaviri motif farming. Just build up a. Oh, there's a heavy stack right here.
Come on.
Just stay with me real quick after this. Your thing's still not working?
No,
oh, there we go.
No, it said at the top corner. It said you invited me to trade, and then are these just randomly respawning?
It's like one after the other comes running up from the bottom.
But yeah, like at the top corner, it said you invited me to trade, and then in the middle of the screen, there was no option to take it.
I noticed there's been a lot of bugs with that lately, but I don't care. I'm glad that they fixed the loading screen issues and the lag issues that were going on after Dark Brotherhood.
Dark Brother, man, that shit started at Thieves Guild.
Yeah, it was doing that for me then, but it got really bad after Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, it got a lot worse.
At least having 5 to 8 loading screens that would last up to 2 to 5 minutes each. And so, like, most of the time, I'd get kicked from the group, because I'd be doing the random group finder. And that was infuriating, to be honest.
Yeah, especially when other people know that the system's doing that, and that's probably what happened.
Yeah, and they just kick you anyways, because they're impatient.
And they are slaughtering you to numbers. We can't allow them any farther into these caves. Kill them!
Coffee.
It's just as good coming back up, huh?
Yeah, it's just as good coming back up. It's just going down. They should put that in their commercials.
Yeah, that'll
have the
sell.
guy that have the actor that does the most interesting man in the world. Just have him like just take a sip and just belch and be like, tastes just as good coming up as it did going down.
It's always fun when they get a New York shooter.
Posturepedic bed yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And, oh man, I don't know why anybody would sleep on anything else other than a posturepedic bed. These things are like, you just melt into the bed. You don't wake up at all during the night. You can't toss and turn because the bed like grabs you like a giant fat woman.
So you got a real soft one. You got a chest here.
Oh yeah. It's slightly firm, but I read a lot about it before I even bought it.
Well, when I went and got my Tempur-Pedic, there was like a bunch of different, they had it in all different hardnesses, and you had to like try them all out. I ended up returning one and getting one that was different.
And want like a bed that's like as hard as a rock. It's like, why don't you just sleep on the floor?
And that's what some people need, you know.
Yeah, I think it just all depends on how your back shaped. Like for me, I got a bad back, my back injury, so I need a softer bed. Like people training and like martial arts, they like to sleep on the most uncomfortable surfaces, so I'm pretty sure they would probably get the stiffest one and maybe cover it in thumbtacks before they lay down and go to bed.
I used to have a sleep number bed, and it'd take me 20-30 minutes to get out of bed every day. My back would hurt so bad. And it was like, you spend like weeks adjusting it to the right one, and your weight changes by like half a pound, and the whole thing's fucked up, and you gotta try to find the right place again, and it's always constantly looking for, and they're like, oh, you can adjust it to yourself. Man, they got those digital, the buttons and shit for how hard it is. Yeah, and but it only jumps in 5s, so you could have like, from like in between like 35 and 40, you could go from too soft to too hard and have no idea where you're supposed to be.
It's crazy that they mostly market those to like elderly people. It's like no wonder they get stuck in bed, you know? Like for me, it's like I'm definitely a side sleeper or stomach sleeper. So like, I was looking at they have a different type with those like they're called like individual coils. But those ones I don't really understand the concept behind it. It's pretty much just like a spring bed, but they put some foam around the coils instead of. Is anybody doing the quest and needs to pop?
Yeah. Oh, the quest. No, I'm just doing the key.
I was stupid and spent my gold key today.
Oh man.
I was thinking about saving them because you and Valanius were talking about it yesterday.
Well, there's nothing I even want right now, you know.
I'm trying to get the Molokina arm cop, but with the vines.
Well, then you gotta spend them.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what? Because I mean, honestly, I'm gonna get all the new helmets anyways eventually. And knowing that my shit luck with RNG, if I saved up a bunch of keys, I wouldn't get any of them anyways.
I think the first one I ever got was a medium divine. I got real lucky. Of course, it took me like a solid week and a half of doing nothing but City of Ash to get the helmet. But
I got every other set in Divines, except even the Balkan Scoria. But
oh, I'm sorry.
All of
Yeah,
them, I just need
that's
that one. I just need the Molokina shoulder.
I'm sitting here talking about Balkan Scoria. See how tired I am? man. Moakina, yeah, I got that in Light Divine, so it's the very first time I ever got one. I don't know, I'll never throw it. It's just not me, man.
I
The
either
whole...
get Prosperous or Infused. I mean, Infused isn't too bad, but I want to have, you know, I'm trying to go for max DPS, so I need all Divines. And, you know, it gives me that weapon damage. I think I'm going to probably end up getting one of those new weapon set, or the new armor sets, or monster sets, I mean. Some of them are way better with the weapon damage.
Were there any new crafted sets this round?
I don't know. That's what I've been looking into. I haven't seen anything about it. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I mean, there's gonna be those a couple new motifs, but like there needs to be some new crafting sets, which they might just be saving those for when they add a new land or something. So I'd really
well, they got no problem changing the map around, man. They change the map all the time. Add stuff.
I'm pretty
move
excited
shit
about
around.
Cracklorn. I want to see what they do with that.
No, fuck you, man. I'll put your ass in the timeout room. They were ruining Craglorn. They're fucking.
They get like 98% one player. Now.
Yeah, they. That was like where I went to have fun and test my build, man. Now they're like, they're gonna fucking water it down to solo level.
Dude, a car just wiped out in front of my house. Hold on one second, let me look out the window.
Come on.
Hopefully they didn't hit any of my shit.
This island belongs to the Malba.
They just plowed into the back of my neighbor's truck.
Oh, I've had someone do that in the middle of the night to my car. Yeah.
Dude, this is like my third time this month that somebody's crashed right in front of my place. And it's just a little street. People are fucking maniacs. Oh shit.
Where the hell did everybody go? Shit.
God, I get like anxiety when I hear car crashes because I've been in so many myself.
I don't even have food on. Shit. I've done a few dungeons this morning already.
Peter, where the hell? Here, I'll get
I got him. I got him.
It's crazy. When I was 19, I had a 1967 Plymouth Valiant with a Slant 6 engine. I had a 3/4 inch exhaust, dual exhaust put on it with Super 40 Flowmasters. It sounded like a monster truck.
Huh.
The thing had about 275 pounds square foot torque, so when I'd floor it, the front end would pop up.
Huh.
I was driving it to take it to get new tires, and I had to merge on the freeway for just one exit. And I got on the freeway, and a semi slammed into the back of me, plowed me into the middle of the freeway, and then a giant Chevy Blazer flying by hit my front end going 90 miles an hour. And I'm sure you know old muscle cars, they are pure steel.
Yeah.
My car was L-shaped afterwards. It hit me so hard, my battery flew through my radiator and out the front grill 300 feet up the freeway.
Man, I had this 1960 Chrysler that was like super rare. They only made 4,000 of them, and I hadn't drove it in years because like I was afraid something was gonna happen to it, and I had to take it to the shop and get.
Man, I kept my car local because
I towed it to the shop, had the carburetor redone, and then on my way home, some stupid bitch in a Honda rear-ended me and like totaled her car, and all it did was like put a little dent in my bumper.
Don't you love that about old cars, man? you can take a full hit from like any standard, any like modernized car, and their cars just break on impact. And I had a 1987 Ford Bronco for a while after that. That was my car that I got after that one. One time I was sitting at a light and my truck just barely moved because I had 55-inch Mickey Thompson Baja Claw tires on it, so it was a huge truck. Like I was way up there, like I was up where buses are, and I just felt like my car just kind of like jolted just a little bit, like somebody walked up behind it and just like tried to push it. And then I rolled down my back window, and I looked back there, and there's this little old Mexican lady in like this little white Kia SUV, and she's screaming at the top of her lungs, and her car's like, it keeps flipping into, like, I guess her gas pedal got stuck, and she kept trying to lock it up, and her car kept flying forward and slamming into my bumper, and all it was doing was hitting my tow hitch, and it just kept piercing more and more into the front grille, and it completely pierced her radiator, and all this smoke was billowing out. And then she finally got her car to work, and she like took off and just fled, and I just had some paint to wipe off from my tailgate. It's one of the funniest times of my life. I've been getting a lot of positive criticism ever since I made my character look like Jesus.
They can't be allowed to interfere. Eliminate them.
So did you see that, like, now they're selling, like, beards and, like, facial markings and shit in the Crown store?
I got the beard, man. I love the beard. Because I got it so I could put on that braided mohawk, so I look like freaking one of the characters from Vikings.
Oh, cool! Check out the one on the fire.
Chillin'.
Roasted that fool.
I really wish they would add ragdoll animations to this game. When people get like blasted, they literally like flail through the air like a ragdoll. That's one thing that I missed about Skyrim, because Skyrim had that, where if you like hit somebody with a super powerful spell and you crit them to death, they would just like go flailing off through the air or down cliffs.
Well, somebody knocked them over the edge. Nobody's got a knockback.
No.
I used to come over and dragon leap and knock them over.
See, back when I was using dual wield, I mean, it was, they nerfed it, because you used to, no matter what, you'd always have that knockback effect, but then they split it.
For what?
With, what's that cat called? I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. Cleave, I think?
That's a two-hand, not a dual wield.
Yeah, the two-handed.
Oh.
Because it used to be...
Oh, I think you're talking about uppercut?
Yeah, uppercut, yeah. But before, it used to have the knockback effect with the extra damage, then they split it. I don't know why they did that.
It was OP. It was just too OP.
Oh, I loved it, man. I would
Yeah,
just
but in
run up the box,
PvP, you just had
uppercut
those
everybody.
wrecking blow bitches that just did nothing but went around and spamming wrecking blow, and they weren't even doing anything.
Yeah. Now it's the critical charge spam in PvP. They use it to like leap across forts.
Oh, yeah, you could do that with chains, dragon leap, all kinds of shit. Hopefully they got rid of it.
Oh yeah, Dragon Knight's like OP when it comes to leaping over walls and stuff.
Yeah, I think they fixed that because I stopped playing PvP completely. This is fucking bullshit, man. The whole point of PvP is the siege mechanic.
Yeah.
You just bypass a siege and jump into the castle.
Yeah, last time I was playing they were still doing that, but this was I don't recall if it was right before or right after this last.
Well, Bill was out. He was out of town last weekend, so I ran the PvP last Saturday, and I didn't notice any of that stuff anymore. I think they fixed it all.
Yeah, I don't think you can jump over walls anymore at all.
Yeah.
Like there was a
Because
lot
I
where,
was,
like, somebody could do it, but
yeah, every time somebody did that, I sent ESO a video with a cheating report.
Yeah, because it is cheating. I mean, they're bypassing game dynamics. And they're not doing it in a very sportsmanlike way. Like,
I didn't mind it when it was,
to get somebody that was glitching, you know? But if it's just people playing standard Siege, why the hell do you have to glitch on them? Like, that's just being an asshole.
well, I didn't mind it when it was like the Dragon Leap. Dragon Leap was the only one that could do it, because it costs an ultimate, but an ambush could do it, and critical charge, and everything could do it. It was kind of a piss ass.
Yeah.
But like when it was just Dragon Leap, I was fine with it.
Yeah, because last time I was sieging, they were using the critical rush.
Nah, man. Siege is for siege.
Two-handed, yeah. And they
Yeah,
would
but
use
you're not
it
gonna take the
to get up
cheapest
into
one
the
if you
initial
die.
wall. And then what they would do is they'd stand on the corner edge, and then they could leap across all the way to the top of the middle tower. So they could bypass going through both walls. And that was just absolutely cheap. Like,
I don't know, I just liked it, 'cause I thought it was cool whenever, like, one guy would jump up and kind of mess with them sieging. Like, it wasn't, you never take a whole keep by yourself or anything like that, but they'd kind of go up and burn some siege and sometimes make it back down, but usually die up there. Like, it's
Well,
kind
you
of
could have
strategy like
one.
that
You could have one guy just jump over the wall, kill the NPCs, jump over the other wall, kill the NPCs, flip the flag, never siege anything, and take the keep by himself.
Yeah, but it'd be
But
pretty
what's the
ideal
fucking point of playing?
for that to happen.
that's why I'm going to bypass all of it with my Magic Nightblade that I'm building up right now. He is going to utterly wreck everything in PvP when I'm done with him.
Make sure you dump your inventory and repair real quick. And grab today's normal if you haven't done it yet.
Hey Ninja, if you need some glyphs made, just send me the kudas in the mail, and just type in the email which one you need. I got plenty of the other stuff. I just need the kuda to make it. I could do any of them. If you need like the weapon damage or whichever, let me know. I'll make those right after we finish these dungeons. So Sony officially rejected the whole mod database thing they were going to add to the PS4 console.
What's that?
They said they were gonna release the.
How can I help?
Are you familiar with SDKs, with the software development toolkits? They release them for like PC games. It's pretty much like the code that they give the company so they can create video games for the console?
A little bit.
Well, they were going to release the SDK for PS4 to allow an open mod community for the new Skyrim coming out, and for like Fallout 4, and then eventually other games.
There were a lot of good mods for Skyrim, and they had.
Oh yeah, man! On PC,
they had the ones that could change the seasons and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I added Dragon Ball Z characters. They added Morrowind to it even. There's a mod to add the whole land of Morrowind on there. Like, it's crazy. It turns into this vast game once you add all the mods. But Sony said that they can't allow. They'll be able to port old mods over to PS4, but they're not going to allow a user-based SDK where we can make new mods. Because it's going to leave too many. Once they expose that coding, people can start making hacks for the games, and then it's going to ruin the communities. And they don't want it to go the route that PC has, where every single PC game has hackers in it, no matter what. You know, it's almost inescapable on there now.
Alright, where's Vaults of Madness?
That is a good...
I'm in the dungeon.
Oh, you're there?
Yeah, I still needed to do this one today. This is like my favorite dungeon, too. I think it's one of the most well-done dungeons that they have.
How would one find him? The tree is so large.
Alright, we got 3 inside. Who's missing?
I think Ninja sent me a mail real quick because he needs to
alright.
some glyphs me.
Well, we can 1 DPS it for a minute. We'll stop before the boss.
Sweet. Destroy the Vault Guardians. Simple.
You doomed yourself by coming here. You know that, don't you?
They need to have a dungeon with Shiogorath as the final boss.
No, man, I don't want to kill him. I like him. That's my man.
At least, like, you know, you can defeat him. He won't die though. But like, I want to see that guy's power. He's crazy, you know. Like,
what the fuck is going on?
My favorite villain in this entire game.
What? Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I gotta tell you, I really, really like Rillis in Banished Cells.
Yeah.
That's why I like that dungeon so much. Yeah, but it's just perfect. I wish I could find out who the voice actor is. I've tried.
I looked on the list. I sent you that list too, but it didn't say a specific name for him, and I was pretty disappointed about that.
Oh my! It looks like you've won.
Like a polymorph of his dangerous form, because it looks badass.
Old Relissa's days of freedom are over, it seems. Remember, children, you'll never keep me here of your own accord. It's just like the dude trips me out. He's like, come on, don't do that. I'll teach you some Daedric magic.
What I get is that, so pretty much, he's just this super powerful dude that's got sealed up in these.
Okay, so he was a High Kin Lord who kind of sold his soul for Daedric magic. And they imprisoned him in these stones, and he broke out, and he's coming back he's trying to get to the top side to take over the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like when you first go in the dungeon, huh?
That guy just had a grudge against him, and we were just going in there to beat him up and then reseal him.
Well, yeah, because he's trying to take over the world, yeah. That's the like, man, that's what I love about him too. Is like when you first walk into the dungeon, he's like, come on, you're not strong enough to beat me. But you know, what better way to keep rickety old Rillis in check than a few Daedra? Oh, you're like, come over to the dark side, and you might be able to use it to beat me.
Yeah, I think this is one of the bosses for the bug.
No, this one's not on there.
Yeah, this is a boss.
The first one. The first one's Ulguna Soul Reaver, which is this very next one right after.
Well, he had a yeah, it wouldn't let you get up. It had the boss bar at the top where the compass is.
I think Ninja's still.
Did he DC?
Yeah, he hasn't. Still, he's at the door.
No, he's outside.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not in here. No, he is in here. Okay. Why is he just sitting at the door?
Ninja!
Is he in chat? Nope.
I think he is.
Nope.
Yeah, he's not in group chat either.
He might have DC'd. I'm gonna jump back to the beginning real quick, see what's going on. Oh, okay, he's on his way now.
Cool. How often do you normally get like one of those Sigic Ambrosia recipe fragments? Because I've only gotten one out of like maybe 100 daily writs.
Dude, what are you doing? He's just standing here.
There he is.
Hey.
Hey guys, what's up?
Just waiting for you, man.
I'm in. I'm right here. Right next
Yeah,
to you.
come on, come on. What? No, we're
like
at the
under
first spot. I'm under the floor?
Yeah.
Shit. Go and hit travel to player real quick.
It's been a while since I heard anybody in guild, so
Well, you gotta hang out, man. If you just hang out here when no one's there, people will show up.
Eventually.
Well, no, the problem is, you know, somebody comes in the guild chat, no one's there, so they leave. If you just stay, then other people come in, because you know, everybody's
I put some
passing
guilt trip
through.
on some people yesterday.
Oh, what happened?
I went on there. I was like, we always have at least like 30 to 50 people online at a time in the guild. but maybe 10 of them, you know, ever actually active in the guild chat and like teaming up and helping out and stuff, or even just socializing. And I said yesterday in the chat, I was like, you know, we got 500 members in this guild, but only a couple of you ever active with the rest of the guild members. Oh, son of a bitch.
Fuck.
I forgot about the flaming walkway.
I didn't. I just didn't think I was winning far enough to aggro.
Okay, hopefully I won't die. Oh, there we go. Take this!
Damn it, let me go. Man, I've been up in the air for a while.
Look at all my stuff.
Did anybody hit that supernova? Oh, there we go.
I guess so, it's not like...
There, I got it.
Super good.
Yeah, it's hard to find sometimes. The problem is after you use it, the animation stays there.
Did you kill that guy? He said, release me from this man.
I was preaching the Gospel of Nern yesterday in Elden Root. You were there, Ninja. You were like, hey, it's Jesus.
Tell you what, man, if things keep going the way they are, I'm probably gonna have to quit the game.
I'm gonna see what happens with the one Tamriel thing.
Well,
I mean, I
it's
played
the
the
text
Battlefield
chat,
1
man.
demo for a couple days. Oh my god, dude, that game is beautiful.
Man, I was in text chat like a day or two ago, and in Elden Root, and it was just insane, man. They were just going back and forth. It was like fucking war, and like the most just like heinous shit that you can think of. I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with this. I'm trying to play a game.
Yeah, exactly.
So I went in the chat. I said, hey everybody, I'm broadcasting the text chat to YouTube to archive and send the link to ESO. Please keep acting like assholes and ruining the game for it. And everybody shut the fuck up instantly.
Because man, like I'll just be having a conversation. Like somebody will ask a question, like, "Oh, what's a good armor set for stamina, knife blades, or whatnot?" And I'll be explaining that, and then like out of nowhere, someone will be like, "Shut the fuck up, fat ass." It's like, okay, dude, like, is that even necessary? Like, you don't even know what I look like. You're gonna sit there and call me a fat ass, and you're just gonna sit there and talk shit to strangers that you don't even know for no reason whatsoever, like,
and all kinds of racial shit and just shit I'm not gonna fucking put up with. Yeah, I've had to start
the
actually.
racist stuff is the worst.
Yeah, I've had to. I'm reporting people, man. I'm sick of playing this fucking game like
no,
this.
I report people all the time for that.
I'm gonna quit the game if fucking. I don't need that shit constantly going on my screen. I'm just trying to have fun.
That's one thing that I like about like games like Destiny is there is the whole multiplayer thing, but it's more so. It's more personalized. You can't. There's no open world chat. So people can't sit there and be rotten you, and it's so the occurrences of it happening is drastically reduced. It still happens here and there. Somebody will send you a message, you know, just saying like "fuck you, bitch" or whatnot.
That's always been like that, but just like just like listening to the fucking people fight like a goddamn soap opera.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, like today, it's. I don't know. I called it "it." I didn't know if it was a guy or a girl because it was whining like a mixture of both. And it was like, everybody needs to block this person because they hurt my feelings. They say nasty things to people. You know, it's like, God, here we go. Turning it into Facebook.
Well, let's just get into the dungeon, man, because this just ruining my fucking mood talking about this shit.
Sorry.
Honestly, like it just gets me mad, man. It's like I'm gonna fucking quit the game if they don't. And they turned this shit into a chat room. We knew it was gonna do it. That's why they. It was that and the fucking spammers on the PC is the reason that they never gave us text chat in here, and I really wish they still didn't. Now nobody even uses the damn voice channel anymore.
No. It works great though. I really like the text chat because like when I go to like to do the arena quest, I could ask like, hey, can somebody share Looming Shadows? I'll share arena, so I get both quests like easy that way.
Yeah.
And people are a lot more adamant about talking through text chat than talking over voice.
People are like, you shouldn't look very good. Yes, you should.
There's a lot of shy people in the world. Plus they probably grew up with parents that were telling them crazy things like, don't talk to strangers on the internet, they'll rape you and stuff. I know when I was...
The good old 90s.
When I was 15, we got our very first computer, and this was in like... Let's see, it was in... 2000.
I remember
So
back in like
was
95, 96.
14.
I mean, like, if you met somebody online, it was like you had to be embarrassed about it. You had to like make up a story about where you met to tell people.
Common thing.
Yeah.
Tinder and OkCupid and all that crap. How did my food run out again? What the heck? In literally 2 minutes, I just ate it. It's weird. But yeah, I know it's like 15 years ago, you were a loser if you were even making friends online. Now you're a loser if you aren't.
You know, 15 years ago, you were a loser if you used a computer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. When I was a teenager, in high school, one of my friends was like one of the first kids in my school to get a computer, and everybody used to talk shit to him. You'd be like, "You're such a loser. You never leave the house. You just sit there playing video games. You're never gonna get a girlfriend." He's probably the one that invented Tinder.
Shit, that almost got me.
And it did. Oh, you got wrecked. Oh shit.
How did that not interrupt you?
Oh. Woohoo. Skills. Mad skills.
You must be invincible to knockback or some shit.
Oh, you knocked me
Well,
out.
I changed my Kaji to a red guard, and I have never been happier.
I was actually thinking of maybe changing my Nord tank over to a red guard.
Dude, I'm telling you.
How much does that cost?
Red guard. Oh, it's 3,500 for name and race, and I think it's 2,500 for this race.
The race.
I'm telling you, man, red guard.
How come they won't let you change class, though, man? That's...
Yeah. I mean, unless you, before you change it, if you buy what's it called? The Adventurer Pack. You could choose any alliance, you could change your alliance to and everything.
Yeah, I have any race, any alliance, and I still can't fucking get Imperial.
Really?
Yeah, you have to specially buy the Imperial.
I heard, so I was reading a lot about Imperial and Redguard. The only thing that Imperial, pretty much the difference between Imperial and Redguard is just that Imperial gets health return from hits, while Redguard gets stamina return from just basic melee hits. So that's just the trade out right there. With, you know, if you want to treasure the resources more or health. Which if you have a good healing spell, you don't need to worry about the health thing. So that's why I went with Red Guard even for my Nightblade. Because honestly, I'm telling you, man, that 8% crit on Kaji is glitched. Because my critical has not changed by a single damage point since I switched over. But my sustainability has gone through the roof. I don't run out of stamina ever now.
Yeah, that's what I made my, I made a Khajiit Templar. It's still sitting there level 3. I need to grind them.
Yeah, Kaji,
That's gonna be my
they ruined
healer.
it. When they took away the stamina with this last update, they ruined the Khajiit. It's
But I
no
heard
good anymore.
Khajiit just got a bunch of healing buffs.
No, there was nothing different. The only difference in my character was that the only difference I noticed was that my my stamina recovery got cut in half. It was just ridiculous. The Kaji is more for like just hit, but you're gonna run out of resources fast with them.
Yeah, it's a
like
gank.
Red Guard.
It's a gank build. My other Nightblade's a
Yeah.
gank build.
And which, like, if you're trying to do any of
my other
the, like,
Khajiit is a Nightblade. Is what I meant.
From what I've read, the best class for a Khajiit to use now would be a magic, or I mean a stamina sorcerer.
Huh.
Because they have that critical heal. Whenever you get a critical, you heal. And that would work good for the Khajiit because you'd be hitting all those crits all the time, so you're going to be constantly healing.
So
But other than that,
that's what the Imperial has. If you get a crit, you heal yourself.
no, with the Imperial, it's just basic melee attacks will give you health return. And it's the same with the Red Guard, except for the Red Guard, it's stamina instead of health. So every time I hit an enemy, I get like 5% of my stamina back. Which is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy I changed this. Because I was thinking about just deleting the character, or just like letting it die, you know, like setting it to the side.
Yeah, I've got a couple sorcerers I don't do shit with. But, you know, they're good for like...
Yeah, because I'm building my class, I want to be able to play like Maelstrom Arena. And that's why I'm building, I mean, my Nightblade as is right now, I could probably do it. It's still going to be kind of difficult, but the easiest character to beat it with is, that makes it easy mode, is the Magicka Nightblade with a Dunmer Grace. That's what I'm building up right now. Because the boost to his Magicka, when you do that, the power drain, or I mean the sap essence, you like heal fully and you do massive damage every time you sap health, and it takes so little. Heal me. It takes so little of your Magicka to use too, so you can just spam it and spam it. Oh, wrong way.
Oh yeah, gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna jump back from this fight for a second. Let me grab something.
It's like I'm mixing I got Vicious Ophidian and Red Guard, which is like ultimate, because all my melee attacks return stamina, and every kill I get back 2100 stamina. So it's like just constant resource replenishment.
I'm waiting to see what happens with this Valken Scoria buff.
Oh god, dude.
Because I'm already...
it's gonna be the best helmet in the game.
Well, my blood spawn's at 120 right now with no poisons.
Nice.
So, like, once I figure out a poison, I'm probably gonna cut it way down, but then they're gonna turn around and
yeah, but the Valken Scoria is going up to 9k damage from 6 for the basic attack, and then on top of that, instead of 6%, it's going up to 10%.
Throw me shards.
So that, oh man, like that's epic.
Dude, I need
I'm glad I
shards
got
on the
that.
boss.
Sorry, I don't have shards on right now.
But dude, if you go to ESO Fashion, they have all the new helmets listed on there. You can see what they look like and everything. They are so cool looking.
Oh, what, for Tamriel 1?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they got the new armor sets on there though too, but they don't have on the PT server. There's the new armor sets still aren't. You get the traits, but the armor itself still looks like the basic like Red Guard armor, Khajiit armor, and all that. So they haven't updated the style yet on it for the test server.
How are you spinning like
you can
that?
still see what traits are on there.
Are you just turning your camera?
Yeah, turning my camera.
Oh, the first time I didn't hit the ground jumping off there. Normally I just splatter.
I forgot to hit rapids. It's taking me forever to get out of the damn water.
Damn. Ow.
Yeah, the other day, man, I was talking to somebody. I don't know how old it really must have been, like 20 something. And I was like, yeah, just do the Humpty Hump. He was like, that sounds dirty. I said, no, it's real easy to do. First you limp to the side like my leg was broken, shaking and twitching kind of like I was smoking. You know, crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, because my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance, y'all. Humpty Hump's my name. No two people will do it the same. You got it down if you appear to be in pain. Other than it just got kind of like the dog turning the head sideways going, huh?
Yeah, it's like, huh? What does it mean?
It means throw them bows, fool.
This is probably one of the coolest boss fights when he shatters the glass.
I really like that one with the lava earlier.
Yeah, I just think this is, out of the original content, this was by far the most creative dungeon they came up with. I think this probably was the very first dungeon they built, and then they lost their artist inspiration afterwards and just kind of got lazy about it.
Yeah, like, I need to sit down one day and make a list, because I always say I'm going to do it, and I never do. That dragon that they use for everything is the Ash Titan, Heresy of Ignorance. There's like 6 or 7 different dungeons that they just use this. They don't even change the skin or anything. It's just the same damn guy over and over.
Yeah, say voice too.
Perhaps we can do the same.
But what do we do? Where do we
Hey
go?
Ninja, did you need to get some glyphs made?
Yeah.
Do you have kudas?
No.
Oh, I don't have any kudas on me. If you can get some, I can make them for you.
Oh, okay.
If I did, I'd help you out, but...
How much does a CUDA cost?
About 15k.
They really go for 15k?
Yeah, it's about one. It's one per enchantment that you need.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
And if you need a Hikiju, that's another 20.
If you just go to like Rothgar or even the best place is actually Abba's Landing. I mean Hughes Bane. Just run around there. There's so many of the glyph nodes. Just run around and grab those. You'll find a Kuda like one. It's usually like 1 in 30 of them.
Yeah, if you're on at 4 in the morning when nobody's out there, you know, it's usually all the nodes are down pretty much everywhere you go.
Yeah, I either farm in Rothgar or in
It depends
Or use
on what
Bane.
I'm farming. Like, Hughes Bane is good for metal. I think Gold Coast
Dude,
is good for wood.
last week Wolf got 5 Kudas in a heavy sack.
That's happened to me once.
I just need one
In
for
almost
a bow.
a year. That happened to me like a few weeks ago.
What do you need one for, Ninja?
My bow. I mean,
Oh,
I'll
you
buy
trying?
it. I'll buy it.
What enchantment are you trying to get?
Just whatever. Just something.
It's a lot more complicated than that, man. It has, what do you want it to do?
Some call this
In my experience, either a disease one works really well,
Well, that
or
depends
they
on if he's
increased
got a
weapon
dot.
damage and spell damage by 348.
Yeah, I mean, if you got yourself set up for dots, the poison enchantments are real good. There's too many different ways to go. I mean,
You
it's
said weapon damage by 348? Oh shit, yeah, I'll do that, bitch.
Yeah, that one's really good. It's just, it'll give you overall, like, all of your attacks will just get a random boost to attack power.
Yeah. That give me like 4k the weapon damage and everything.
that's
Yeah,
around
it
where you
works
want to
out
be.
good.
Yeah, that's gonna brush you up against the soft cap anyway. So once you get there, then you need to start working on crit.
Right now, if I
Yeah.
use a buff, I'm at 3,600.
Hey, did
I mean,
anybody
I can
get
make you
any?
a purple one. I can make you a purple one with it'll be 320 weapon damage, and then if you can get a Kuda and just send it to me, I can make you a gold one.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here, let me I'll go make it real quick. I'll send it to your mail.
Okay.
So when you see you get something in the mail, just go ahead and grab that.
You want something for it?
Oh no, that's fine, man. I got so many Rakudas. That's what aggravates me. Is like I get so many Rakudas, but I get like no Kudas like ever. I have like a horrible drop rate for them. Other people will get like 10 a day.
Yeah,
So if I already have an enchantment on it, I can just like.
it'll override
Yeah,
it.
you could just re-enchant it over it. Then if you go and fight Molag Bal down in Imperial Sewers, you can get, what's it called, like a Haikijo?
Yeah, those are the ones that I said go for about 20.
Yeah, those, if you can get one of those, man, and get gold, what it does is I got a bow that I put one on, it gives you
About 400.
5,321 magic damage to Undead and Daedra.
Oh, you used it like that? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I put it on
wasted
a
it,
bow,
man.
I use it for Daedric bosses, and
No,
it melts
no,
the crap
dude.
out of them.
Dude, armor, if you put it as an armor enchantment, you get like 400 something magic stamina
Oh yeah,
and
I did that for one of my armor pieces, but I mean, I also put one on my weapon. I made this is a purely Daedric bow only, and oh my, dude, I get an extra 10k damage per hit. Like, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's like my favorite glyph. I just wish there was more Daedric enemies and undead.
my DK is a blood spawn build.
I heard Bloodspawn's really good for that. Okay, so this one, it'll increase your weapon damage and spell damage by 320.
In the end, man, when it counts, you're probably going to switch to poisons anyway.
Yeah, poisons or disease, because they both do about the same. Disease tends to work on a little bit more variety of enemies than poison, just in my experience. So I don't know if it.
My shot, it's called poison shot. My snipe, the one I put.
Yeah.
Snipe, yeah. I use it against like healers and stuff. People trying to get healed. They can't heal and they get killed easily.
You set up with those yet?
Lethal arrow, that's what it is. Yeah.
We can do this random real quick.
Yeah, I'm sending him the email right now.
Alright, I guess, Hobo, go ahead and mark yourself as a tank.
Okay. Let's see. Uno momento. There we go. Alright, you should get it in your mail, like, within 20 seconds, Ninja.
Or when you go through a load screen, which, if you guys are ready, we'll go through the load screen now.
Set mine to tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to
Can I keep it
uncheck
on
DPS.
DPS and tank?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
can do that.
Okay, I'm set.
That's how a lot of people, like, cheat their way into the system. They mark themselves as all three.
Yeah, those little
It's
bastards that mark themselves all three.
Yeah,
and they get
report them, man.
put
Report
in
them.
as a healer, but they don't heal.
Yep, report them until... I hope they make it to... I hope they change the system to the point that
it should, like, do a quick scan of, like, what's in your inventory. If you don't have any healing...
No, I mean, it
spells
should
or
only let you mark yourself as one.
Yeah.
I think it would just keep repeating... you know, reporting these people over and over. Eventually they'll fix it. There's some people who genuinely can do 2 or 3 things, but 99% of them... I'm sorry, you just gotta decide what you want to be in this dungeon.
Yeah. It should be a limitation thing where, like, if
Yeah,
somebody marks
you have to
themselves
pick
as
one.
DPS, it could say, like, sorry, your setup does not meet the requirements for this.
That's way too complex coding. And
I'm a complicated person.
yeah, I mean the coding in this game's complicated enough. Look at all the fucking glitches. We don't need more. All they need to do is limit it to one role. You can only mark yourself as one thing per group finder. If they did that, man, that would fix so much of that.
Oh yeah.
The maiden has decreed.
So, yeah, I see people like that, they get thrown out of the group and reported.
Yeah, because it's... I don't really mind it on normal dungeons, because I can sustain myself. But when we're playing vet dungeons, it's like, come on. That's when we have to actually start playing as a group, and like everybody needs to do their role.
I would have words with you.
Fuck is all my stamina going? Heavy sack on crown. Of course, you all already knew that.
Come on, Kudas. Come on, Kudas.
Beetle scuttle, hell yeah! I need that beetle scuttle. You guys got beetle scuttle?
Rubido,
You don't
nice.
want? Huh?
I got Rubido.
Oh,
I'm always
nice.
down for that.
Yeah, shit. If you guys got that beetle shit you don't want, man, send it to me. I need that on my tank.
It doesn't feel like the enchantments.
Beetle Scuttle?
Yeah. Yeah, I use those on my tanking potions.
Here, after this little skirmish, trade with me real quick.
Man, my character doesn't feel right all of a sudden. I just checked, my food's still good. But, like, nothing's regenning like
Did
it
it
should
scale
be.
weird?
Well, it shouldn't be scaling at all, man. I'm champion 572.
Yeah. You shouldn't have any content issues at all with this. Here, trade with me real quick.
Oh. Down here. Oh, up there. Down there. Up high. Down low. Too slow.
Quit moving!
I will do the German
There you
dance
go.
for you. It's fun. Okay, la la la. Hope you will enjoy my dance. La 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 la.
Let's see, where does this go? There you
Oh,
go.
nice. Ooh. Yeah, my tank is running
That should be good
out.
for you for a while,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, especially since I make 4 at a time.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's almost 400 right there. Oh shit! What the hell hit me just out of nowhere? Just like, oh wait, I gotta use my good skills. Mass hysteria. This
Dude,
thing.
what is
freaking
wrong with my
wrecks.
fucking regen? This is really pissing me off. My stam regen.
I
is
noticed
just-
sometimes the CP points don't give their boosts.
I mean, the last 2 dungeons were fine. I had no problem. I was like, oh, it feels like my food ran out, but it didn't.
Oh, that's the thing. There's so many inconsistencies with the coding in this game, which I don't blame them. They put together something that
You don't blame
not
them.
easy to do.
No. No, I'll blame them all day. They're one of the top software firms in the world.
Oh, they are?
They make Bethesda? Are you
Oh,
kidding
yeah,
me?
yeah. Well, I mean, ZeniMax is the one that developed
Yeah,
it, though.
that's what everybody says. You want to? Everybody wants to blame ZeniMax, like Skyrim and every other Elder Scroll
Yeah, 'cause
and
what it
every
really
fucking
comes down to
Fallout
is
that's
like
ever. Like every Elder Scroll and every Skyrim wasn't buggy as shit. Yeah, but let's blame
right?
this one on ZeniMax.
Yeah. Well, Bethesda probably saw all the glitches in this one. We're like, you know what? Let's just get some dumb companies to take the name for this, so we can just blame them for all these problems.
See how she takes care of us, my daughters.
It's still one of the most well-maintained MMOs, considering it's for console.
No,
if
man.
compared to
Come
PC
on,
ones,
bullshit.
it's an absolute joke.
No,
But
before
from
this
what
game,
I haven't played many MMOs on console, so my opinion is very.
I've never played any MMOs, period. But I know Bethesda, and all they ever do is add new content. They don't fix anything.
Yeah. Well, they know that's where the money's at, and they know that small amount of people that complain still don't outnumber the amount of people that will still buy the content.
Oh, Tank grabbed
And
his
until
ads.
until the tides change with that, they're still gonna keep pulling that shit.
Hobo,
Which
grab
is, like,
these
it's
ads,
just
man.
Inevitable.
No, don't attack the
Syria is
ads.
so
They're just
underrated.
listen to me, guys. Don't attack the ads. They're just gonna keep respawning. Just have the tank drag them around. You gotta listen to these NPCs when they talk, and they always tell you everything you need to know. Hobo, you got inner fire?
Oh, what's that?
Inner fire.
No, I don't.
You need to get that, man.
Is that
What
the
do you-
inner light?
No, it's the range taunt. It's in Undaunted.
Oh, yeah, I've used that before, but it's not good for me because it gets their attention on me, and I'm just a stamina nightblade, so it's like.
Oh, never
If I get
mind.
there-
Yeah. We're 3 DPSing. Yeah, I'm just looking up at the thing, and you're marked as tank, and I'm like, why isn't the fucking tank holding
Oh,
the? Yeah. Once again, still tired.
I've never made a tank character, man. I played around a bit with my stamina nightblade and tried to make a nightblade tank and failed utterly utterly and completely. I failed. It was really
My
bad.
Nord is pretty fucking badass. My Nord DK.
I heard
tank.
Nords are like more times than not better than Imperials as tanks.
I was thinking of changing them to Breton, actually.
I like Breton. They have really good magic resistance because I have a Breton healer, and they can take some hits, which is good, especially for a healing class.
A name.
Queen Akalaka. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and that thing was in your bedroom. Or outside your window. I don't even think that thing would fit in my bedroom.
Do you live in a prison cell?
No. Well, let's see.
They ran you a hard
yeah,
line.
that would. I could fit like 4 of those in here, but I mean, there wouldn't be any room.
Come on, man. It's a monster under the bed.
Yeah.
Or in the closet.
Like a giant cockroach. I can deal with spiders. I can like, they can crawl on me and I won't flinch. The only bug I can't tolerate are freaking cockroaches, man. I'm telling you.
A cockroach crawl on you. Cockroaches crawl on me all the
Damn it, I
time. I
went the
wipe
wrong
them
way.
off. I'm like,
I hate cockroaches, man. When I was a kid, I was spending the night at a friend's house, and I was sleeping on his floor in his living room. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and my nose was like, it felt like somebody was like brushing the tip of like a feather or something on my nose. And then when I like realized what was going on, a cockroach was sitting on my lips, and its antennas were sitting there tickling my nose. And I slapped it off my face, and when I like looked up and around me, there was like 8 cockroaches all over the place, just running along the floor next to me, and I like freaked the fuck out because I heard stories. Like there was this like myth when I was in back when I was in like school and stuff, over a decade ago, that some lady went to a Taco Bell and she ate a taco that had like cockroach eggs in it, and she had an open sore in her cheek, and that one of the eggs got into her cheek, and it grew a cockroach in her face. So like
that kind of sounds like bullshit.
Having a cockroach sitting on my mouth, like when you're a little kid, you believe that shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it like created this like trauma in me where I just don't like cockroaches. I
don't think you're supposed to like cockroaches anyway.
Yeah.
I'm nearly finished.
Yes, mistress.
I work with this lady who's just absolutely obsessed with insects. She has insects tattooed all over her body. Like, it's pretty creepy. And insects, I don't hate them, but you know, kittens and puppies are a lot fucking cuter than insects, okay?
Cute doesn't work for everybody.
I'm going to the store after this, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is my last one. Did what we came to do. We got the dailies knocked out. I already did the bed early.
I shot him in the asshole with an arrow.
Oh, I got a new
Wait, what the hell am I doing?
I don't know.
I got the Emperor yesterday. I got the Emperor Slayer.
Cool. Did you get Emperor Assassin yet?
No, what's that?
You killed the Emperor yesterday?
I'm not really sure. A while back,
Nice.
I killed the guy. I got like in one kill, I got Emperor Slayer, Emperor Assassin, and all 10 Avenged Deaths.
What?
That was like months ago. Yeah. I mean, when you read,
when that happened.
yeah, when you read Emperor Slayer and Emperor Assassin, I can't tell what the difference is between them. I really don't know. I'd have to look it up or something.
Maybe one's like you have to stealth kill him.
Motherfucker. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I'm gonna have to relog. I'm completely frozen up.
Alright, we'll wait for you. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he was falling out of the castle and he was trying to go inside to keep, and I shot him with the arrow and I killed him. So
This is bullshit because I can still talk to y'all, but everything's frozen
Yeah, I can
up.
still hear you.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll see y'all in front of the next boss.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but you know, they're great at keeping up maintenance on these games, like you were saying.
I'm just saying great in comparison to old MMOs I used to play on PC.
I don't know, man. Ever since it was like the whole download update patches and stuff, that fucked everything. No more beta testing, no more fixing shit before it released. Just make your money and then bother with it later. Nobody does shit right way anymore.
Yeah.
I'm out.